Life insurance. Everyone's heard of it. We know it's meant to protect our loved ones when we're gone. But what if I told you that the way people think about life insurance depends deeply on culture? In some countries, it's seen as a business decision. In others, it's almost a moral responsibility. Today, we're re-exploring how two of the world's most developed nations, the United States and Japan, view life insurance completely differently, and how culture shapes the way people plan for the future. Let's start with the United States. In America, life insurance is often seen through the lens of individualism, the belief that each person is responsible for their own destiny. It's marketed as a tool of empowerment, something you buy to protect your income, your home, and your family's lifestyle. Advertisements often use words like freedom, choice, and control. You choose how much coverage you want, which company to trust, and what kind of plan fits your goals. It's all about financial independence. According to studies from LIMRA, about 52% of Americans have some form of life insurance, but many of them are underinsured. For a lot of people, it's seen as an optional product, not an obligation. Americans tend to be more comfortable with financial risk. They rely heavily on investments, retirement accounts, and real estate to secure their future. Life insurance for many is just one piece of that larger financial puzzle. The American mindset often connects money and opportunity. If you plan and invest wisely, you can control your destiny. Insurance is more like a safety net than a moral duty. Now, let's cross the Pacific to Japan, where the perspective couldn't be more different. In Japan, life insurance isn't just financial, it's cultural. The Japanese concept of collective responsibility runs deep. There's a strong belief in taking care of your family, your community, and even your company. Buying life insurance in Japan is not simply a choice, it's almost an expectation, something you do because it is the right thing to do. Japan has one of the highest life insurance ownership rates in the world. Roughly 9 out of 10 households have at least one policy, and it's not just for protection. Many policies include savings components, funeral coverage, or investment options. In Japanese culture, there's a value placed on giri, meaning social obligation, and oyakoko, or filial piety, the respect and duty one owes to their parents. These cultural ideas influence how people think about money and responsibility. Having insurance isn't just about personal gain, it's about ensuring your family doesn't suffer or feel shame because of financial hardship. Even the way companies advertise life insurance shows this cultural contrast. In the U.S., ads often feature independence. A man driving down an open highway, a family smiling with the words, "Protect your freedom." In Japan, insurance ads are far more emotional. You'll see grandparents holding grandchildren, or scenes of gratitude and harmony with messages about love, family, and care. It's not about freedom, it's about connection. If we compare the two side by side, the differences are fascinating. In the U.S., life insurance is tied to individualism, personal choice, and financial logic. In Japan, it's tied to collectivism, emotional duty, and family unity. In America, the most popular product is term life insurance, affordable, simple, and temporary protection. In Japan, whole life and savings-based insurance dominate, reflecting a long-term, stability-oriented mindset. American consumers ask, "How much coverage do I need?" Japanese consumers ask, "How can I make sure my family is secure no matter what happens?" Even how people talk about death is culturally shaped. In the U.S., death is often treated as a topic to avoid, something uncomfortable or even taboo to discuss openly. In Japan, it's discussed with calm acceptance and respect, which ironically makes it easier to talk about life insurance. The cultural openness around death actually encourages people to prepare responsibly. To make this more relatable, let's imagine two individuals. Mark is a 40-year-old engineer living in Texas. He has a wife and 2 children. For him, life insurance is a financial decision, a 20-year term plan that would cover his mortgage and his kids' college if something happened to him. He doesn't think about it emotionally. It's just smart planning. On the other hand, Hiroko is a 42-year-old office worker in Osaka. She owns several smaller insurance policies, one to cover her parents' care, another for funeral expenses, and another for her own family's security. To her, it's about fulfilling her role in the family. Mark thinks in numbers, Hiroko thinks in relationships. Neither is wrong. They're simply reflections of their cultural environments. But here's where it gets interesting. These worlds are beginning to blend. As globalization and technology reshape the financial world, Japan is starting to embrace more flexible Western-style insurance products, term policies, investment-linked plans, and online sign-ups. At the same time, American companies are learning to use emotional storytelling, inspired by Japanese-style marketing, to connect better with their customers. And as artificial intelligence and digital platforms make insurance more personalized and accessible, cultural borders are blurring. Yet, no matter how advanced the technology becomes, culture still plays a massive role in how people perceive life insurance. Because ultimately, insurance isn't just about money. It's about how we value life, responsibility, and family. So, which approach do you think is better? The American focus on independence and personal choice, or the Japanese sense of duty and collective care? Both have their strengths. One prioritizes freedom, the other harmony. Perhaps the best system is one that balances both. Thanks for watching. If you found this topic interesting, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more global finance insights, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about how culture shapes the way we protect our loved ones. Until next time, stay informed, stay insured.